Hi guys, this is Marshall. Um, I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do my channel about. I definitely want to make it about my family because I adore my kids. But today, I want to talk about depression. It's crazy how we really don't talk about it, but everybody, or I can't say everybody, there's a lot of people who are simply depressed. And either you don't know it or people just think, just suck it up and deal with it. A lot of times we act out in other ways, not necessarily knowing that you're depressed, and people are like, take a seat, when really you should be taking a couch. I don't know. I do suffer from depression. I lost my mom this year, which didn't make it easier. But I feel like I'm in a funk and I can't get out. I think I want to try maybe a mental healing journey. I want to definitely pick up yoga well, I do yoga, but meditation, it couldn't hurt. When I read about it, people do tell you that it helps with focus and calming. But I feel like a lot of us get into this funk or get depressed, but in a sense, we kind of taught ourselves to get into this space. But in thinking about that, we taught ourselves to get into this space. I'm pretty sure we can teach ourselves to get out. It's a lot harder. It's probably a lot easier said than done because sometimes we make habits out of things and we don't really realize we're making habits. And now these habits have become our life, a part of our personality. And I don't think it necessarily has to be. There's a lot of good people out there who waste their lives on being depressed. And this is time, you guys, that we can never get back. Not at all. There's a lot of things that you can do in life and maybe make up for things, but time is not one of them. And I've wasted so many good years, good 20s, being depressed, good 30s, being depressed. And I shouldn't have. Maybe trying to learn coping mechanisms. And I don't necessarily want to cope with it. I want to fix it. I want to make it right. I want to change it. I want to get rid of it. And I know that when people say things or people do things, it takes me out of my element. And why? Why does things that people say and do to me make me change who I am? So I think I'm going to start with how I react to other people. My reaction to other people, I tend to close down. For the most part, I close down, I shut down, and just not deal. And a lot of you may think the same way. If you just shut down and just not deal with it, it's going to go away. It does not. It's kind of like if there's a room in your house that catches on fire, and instead of putting the fire out, well, you just kind of close the door and walk away and hope that it'll work itself out. But it doesn't. It's going to burn the whole house down eventually. And that's where I'm at. I feel like right now I'm kind of at a breaking point, but also I'm running on autopilot, and I don't realize that I'm just running on autopilot and I'm not here nor there. And I kind of like it that way. Deep down inside, I kind of don't want to be anywhere. I need to start living in the present. I know this. But in all the things that we know, why don't we do? There's a lot of things that I know I should be doing, but I don't do it. So I'm not going to make this too long because we're already at 5 minutes, but in my journey of helping myself, I hope that one day that I could help someone else. Bye, guys.